Hey guys, it's Adam with Outdoor Pet Solutions. Got you in the van today. Happy holidays, by the way. We're heading out to do a repair, and this customer called and said that their fence system is alarming, which indicates that the line has been damaged in some place. And it just so happens to be right after they had Comcast or Xfinity come out and bury an internet line in their yard. And so obviously they hit the cable, the underground dog fence cable somewhere, and we're going to get that fixed up for them. I'm going to be using the Armada Pro 290 as I always do, and making those repairs. If you're wanting a detailed explanation on how to use that unit as well as how to properly fix your dog fence, I'll put a couple of links down in the description to those videos where I do a thorough walkthrough on how to accomplish all that. This video is just going to show you a lot of times what happens if you switch over to an internet company and they come out and install that line in your yard. Your dog fence might be vulnerable to getting hit unless you flag it ahead of time. And that Armada Pro 290 will also allow you to locate your dog fence before they come out. Hopefully they'll avoid damaging the line. One thing about these utility companies, the technician that comes out to set your new internet up, he'll run what's called just a drop line from the utility pole out front or the utility box that's out by the road, and then run it over to your home and get your internet all hooked up. Then about a week later, a subcontractor will come out and they'll bury the line. Now that subcontractor typically doesn't give you a heads up, or the customer a heads up that they're coming, and a lot of times they don't contact Tennessee One Call to locate the underground utilities ahead of time, which blows my mind because that is kind of a state law, and that if you're going to be doing digging, especially if you're a contractor, you need to have these lines located ahead of time so that you can make every effort to prevent damaging them. And of course, I call that in every single time I do a dog fence. Hands down, I never risk it, and that way all the liability is on them and not me. But of course, 811 isn't going to get your dog fence located. That's up to you to let them know where that is and get it flagged ahead of time. Now, one thing to note though, in our area, Xfinity is very generous in reimbursing my customers for the damages. So if they call me out to repair it, they'll forward the invoice to Xfinity, and they will reimburse them for those damages, which is always nice. So this is the new Comcast line coming down off the utility pole. It usually is going to be orange in color. A lot of times it'll enter into a orange protective pipe like that, but I have a feeling this is our brand new culprit right here, and it entered the ground. And I don't know if this will pick up in the camera, but they ran a cable layer machine similar to what I use, and they ran it down through here all the way down the side yard. And so the dog fence, I do know, runs along the side yard here, and it enters into that detached garage down there. And so I'm afraid it's probably hitting a couple of spots, but we're going to hook our tracer up and determine where it's broke, and we'll work our way out from there. So this is where our twisted white pair comes out through the wall in the garage from the transmitter and enters the ground, and then it comes on over to here and goes out somewhere through there and splits off, going right and left. And I have a feeling that they severed our twisted pair, which really hinders us being able to find the other breaks down the line. So we've got to get the first break down the line repaired. So we're going to trace that out and get that patched up. There's our brake. This is our twisted pair. So we've got 2 lines to repair. We'll try to find the other spot, which should be just on the other side. You can tell where Comcast came through and laid their cable. So our tap line, or our pre-twisted wire running out to the boundary, is obviously what got hit here. And I have a suspicion that it's been hit further up the line, but we'll find out. After we get this repaired, we can continue to trace. When you're repairing your twisted line, it's pretty much the same process as repairing your boundary wire, but it's important to note that you don't want to twist all these lines together, making one complete connection. It will send the signal, the transmitter will send the signal down one side, and it'll loop right back the way it came, and your rest of your fence will be dead. So you want to make sure you repair these lines in 2 separate connections, just like I have it pulled apart here. So if you've ordered an OPS 1000 DIY kit, it should have come with a 100-foot spool of this pre-twisted wire, and a lot of folks don't end up using all of that, so that you should have plenty of leftover to make your repair. If you don't have any of the pre-twisted stuff, it's not a big deal. You can order a couple of repair kits off our website and repair it with each repair kit off both sides here. So with the twisted pair, you're going to need four splices to complete this whole repair. So like I said before, you are repairing each wire independently. My handy weeding tool there helps tuck the wire back in the ground. Now when you make these repairs after someone else has already buried their cable, you want to be mindful not to cut their line. So when you're sinking your shovel in, you don't want to go in too far with it.
Just enough. Just enough to lift the side up. Over here where your splices are, I do tend to dig down a little deeper to really tuck that line down in there.
Again, keep these 2 lines separated, and these 2, and make sure you're connecting correctly, one side and then the other. We've made our repair on this twisted tap. Now we're going to continue to trace and see if we're hit anywhere else. So we've got to find the twisted tap and continue it down and determine where it starts to split off. And it splits off that direction, so we're going to walk back up to the front side of the yard and continue tracing around the front. So we still got our signal that wraps around the backyard and then comes up front, crosses the drive here, looks like they hit it right here too. Let's go ahead and get this fixed. Thanks for riding in the van with me today. I enjoyed having you along. Remember, drop a comment down below if you have any questions about underground dog fencing, or if you're looking for one of the best containment systems money can buy, check out the OPS 1000. There'll be a link down in the description where you can order yours today with free shipping. And as always, thanks for watching. Goodbye.